Introducing first, fighting out of the red corner, wearing burgundy, official weight 160 pounds. Since winning the bronze medal in the 2000 Olympics, he has a perfect professional record consisting of 23 bouts, 23 victories with 17 knockouts. He is the pride of Little Rock, Arkansas. Here's the #2 ranked challenger in the world, the undefeated Jermaine Bad Intentions Taylor. And across the ring, his opponent, fighting out of the blue corner, wearing red with white, official weight also 160 pounds. Professional record, 46 victories, including 32 knockouts, with only 2 defeats and 1 draw. He is undefeated for over a decade, and his 20 consecutive title defenses add to his legacy and an assured place in boxing history. From Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, presenting the reigning, defending, undisputed middleweight champion of the world, Bernard, the Executioner Hopkins.
Lefted punches, the left hook, and also the... Taylor, he steered Hopkins into position to unify Trinidad. Then they had the worst kind of falling out.
You make sure you see Taylor's punches.
He didn't see that right hand well enough and was momentarily... Taylor has seized the crowd. Lands it much the laser jab. That's the quick one.
And he reminds me of the right-hand power that Jermaine Taylor has.
Well, and he's making Hopkins become more aggressive.
But he's also telegraphing that big...
That's what Taylor says is his hope.
This is kind of fight for
three, and he's very quick to break clinches. Taylor attacked. Could fire back. There Hopkins gets in too good. And very effectively. 2 jabs land for Taylor. And Hopkins on the defensive. Sure. From that distance, Bernard isn't going to...
Good hook punches, and he countered when he do it. That's what he wanted to do.
Taylor drops that left hand down to his email for Taylor's right hand. So based on aggressiveness...
See what Taylor does what Pat Bernard told him to do.
Good lifting there that he does frequently and well. He managed to buck Taylor's hip going in, knock him off balance. Taylor landed.
Now that we used to see it at this point in the fight.
He definitely seems to And again, Taylor left.
Can't win a fight being that anxious. He's too anxious still.
If you're down 4 and soon to be down 6 or 7, you got to start thinking knockout. He's got to start winning rounds.
I think he wanted that it wasn't in Bernard's plan to win the first 3 rounds.
Big left is coming into his eye. You saw him paw with the left hand, and you see him attack.
Good hire in high school.
Hard right hand in. The cut on Taylor's head may be bothering Jermaine. Hopkins starts to clown.
Don't hold him! Don't hold him!
And good left hook by Taylor. Caught Hopkins coming off the ropes. Almost dropped the right hand on it. Bernard goes to the body. Taylor comes back with a left hook.
But he's slowly finding his rhythm. Big trouble for Jermaine Taylor.
Yeah, but we're cut on top of the skull, Roy. I'm not sure they'll against every other professional opponent with another way to do it.
Exactly. And it's got to be work. That's what it should be.
I have it 4 rounds to 1 with 1 even.
He's not trying to win the early part of this fight. That's what he wanted to do right there.
He's not a big hitter.
That's what I think he's trying to do here.
But he's not active enough to do it, it seems to me.
And now, did a combination. It's Taylor. The kid is maybe more conservative than his trainer, 41. It's been the pattern of the fight all along. right and left, and he gets away before the counter.
Where is the old man?
Good jab.
Doesn't believe so far that he sees.
Moving forward. He now knows that he's got to do something.
Particularly fighting against a bigger man. Right hand counter. Taylor again misses with the right. Takes a little left, comes back to the left of his own. Now there's
88, 83, 7, a couple of nice shots. He may have since the 5th. 7-2, Jermaine Taylor.
well, obviously, no idea what the 3 official cards look like. Of course, here, Bernard Hopkins has scored 3 of those KOs past the 10th round. Those were in fights in which he was dealing out most of the punishment.
Thinking I've got this championship won and it's mine to lose now.
It's caught with a big right hand. That may be the punch that could turn it around for Hopkins.
It's a matter of can he execute or not.
Hopkins again catches Taylor with the right, hits him. Taylor caught Hopkins.
He's a little tired himself now.
And Jermaine Taylor. Bernard Hopkins got in the big right hand shot. Was it enough to turn the tide? Right hand over the top. Lands it.
I don't know what happens to him, so he better be the aggressor.
Holly jabs and sticks it into Hopkins' face. Manages to slip the right.
He's in deep water, Larry. Never been in water this deep before.
Back to life for Taylor. Big right. And Jermaine's left eye is swelling.
That's when he has to be big, aggressive, be the aggressive fighter. Oh, there you go.
Hopkins knocked the mouthpiece out with the right.
Need to get excited. He's not going to gain 10 years here tonight.
Best right hand of the night for Jermaine Taylor. I'll take the lure back. Big right hand for well beyond the table. There's the promise to be the toughest title defense.
Oh, I heard him.
Of Hopkins' long middleweight reign, and it certainly has been that. Looking for that 21st consecutive title defense. And hand inside, 5 seconds left in the fight. The judges are going to get to choose the winner. And both will celebrate now.
Ladies and gentlemen, here at the MGM Grand, we go to the scorecards. We have a split decision. Jerry Roth scores the bout 116 to 112 for Hopkins. Dwayne Ford 115-113 for Taylor. Paul Smith 115-113 to the winner by split decision. And new undisputed middleweight champion of the world, the pride of Little Rock, Arkansas, Jermaine Bad Intentions Taylor. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, wearing black with red, his official weight 160 pounds, his professional record an outstanding one. 46 victories including 32 knockouts, only 3 defeats with 1 draw and 1 no decision. Tonight, after more than a decade of only victories, he comes to the ring as a challenger. From Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, the former undisputed middleweight champion of the world, Bernard, the Executioner Hopkins. And across the ring, fighting out of the red corner, wearing white trimmed with red, his official weight 159 pounds. He has a perfect professional record consisting of 24 bouts, 24 victories, including 17 knockouts. Tonight, he plans to show the world that he is, without a doubt, the ultimate in this division. From Little Rock, Arkansas, the reigning, defending, undisputed, undefeated middleweight champion of the world, Jermaine Bad Intentions Taylor.
This is well with or without Boyd because he's been doing it for so long, you know? I mean, Bernard's 40 years old. Who's going to change him at this point in his career?
Hopkins tried an early attack. Seems to want to pace himself. Now he fires a right over the top. Why there's so little action here, Roy. Something now as the result of what he experienced in the last.
Hopkins lunging in and being off balance.
Wait till let Taylor wear down a little bit, then he'll engage.
Taylor threatening Hopkins. Harold Letterman has divided. Hopkins getting a little more aggressive. And ultimately exhausted. Taylor is starting to look much more. Still not landing it with great consistency. Gets in a little left hook there. Several rounds in the first fight. When simply by being more active, not necessarily by being effective, Taylor was able to persuade. You gotta watch it close, guys.
Not as long as Jermaine. We saw that in the Taylor.
Try an overhand right. He almost hit Hopkins. Now Hopkins finally let
For the second time in a row.
And there's a done in close. So the fight is beginning to assume a... This round, he's landed 6 out of 16 jabs.
About the timing in the space. Good shot.
There's a straight right hand by Taylor, a little uncertain of inside Hopkins.
A head
And he lands quick punches inside that.
What I like about Bernard Hopkins right now is that he's always moving.
Straight times in the first fight.
No.
Almost landed that one, but missed over the top. Suddenly looking much more confident, even though they both to Taylor. Letterman gave that round to Taylor too, just as was the case in the first. You think there's any chance because of his physical strength?
But he's so anxious and he's trying. It is much easier for Bernard Hopkins to see the punches coming.
Hopkins gets in a right and a left.
Right
well, he has a spot of blood on the ridge of his nose, and he's jabbed. Gets Hopkins off balance. Tactical fight. Kind of fight Hopkins has been winning routinely for years throughout his career. But Jermaine Taylor is a far better athlete than most.
He's a better athlete, but his skill level still has a long ways to go.
To the 7th, Harold. How do you have it?
Okay, Jim. 5 rounds to 1. 59, 55, Jermaine Taylor. Jim, Bernard Hopkins, when he throws a left jab, even that right hand.
Is because he's looking for a counterpunch by Jermaine Taylor, so he's trying to keep.
Good left hook. And he's looking at Taylor when he says you're doing the whole hand.
Now there's some...
Needed a good round to come back after Taylor had a big...
He hasn't dug himself a hole.
Big right hand by Hopkins lands. 3 jabs for Taylor, 4 jabs. Good left hook, Taylor. Don't hold his head.
Hand by Bernard Hopkins.
Good left hook by several times after the last fight. I had him out on his feet. Taylor for his... Very confidently right now. However, hard right for holding. Hopkins is virtually... That's an upset. Little left hook.
Every punch landed is like gold in this fight. Well, I think he is frustrated, but...
Hard right hand by Hop to score. Harold, how do you have it coming to the...
At a time, he doesn't double anything.
But I know the momentum is definitely on his side.
As he landed a quick little right hand there. Tries to come back. Straight right hand. Left. Right hand lands for... Right hand landed for Taylor. And another one. His 2 best punches in a while. And he rips Hopkins with it. Taylor's off to a great start in round 11. Big left hook. Maybe the best punch of the fight for Taylor. And Taylor was able to impose his physicality.
Being more relaxed is into the late. Hopkins has won enough middle rounds.
Big left hook for Hopkins.
Hopkins caught him holding and landed a big
Now
shot.
Taylor feels. And another left hook. CompuBox numbers in the 11th round were even, but Taylor landed clearly the better combination. Swollen shut. That's from Hopkins' right hand. Past few months by Hopkins' political campaign. Big right hand for Taylor. The kid is showing. Another right hand for Taylor. Chases Hopkins the last 7 rounds. Straight right hand. Hopkins again.
Hurt Taylor very bad. If he catches him with it again, don't be surprised if Taylor doesn't go down.
Taylor wobbles.
Why would you want to watch this again?
Because a person that truly understands boxing can understand this
Good
entire fight.
combination for Taylor. 4 punches landed in that exchange. He got Hopkins with the right hand.
No.
The last big statement of the fight was made by the champion.
Ladies and gentlemen, here at the Mandalay Bay Resort Casino of Las Vegas, we go to the scorecards. All 3 judges, Dave Moretti, Chuck Jampa, and Patricia Marsh-Jarman, scored the bout identically, 115 to 113, all to the winner by unanimous decision, and still undisputed middleweight champion of the world, Jermaine Bad Intentions Hill.
Kovalev after change of fight with any shot.
There you go.
That's what you have to do to an older fighter. You got to cross the
Down goes Hopkins
Like that.
on the first right hand that Kovalev threw. He has extraordinary power. Twice against Jean Pascal. He earned a draw in the fight. Kovalev had him down 1.
And Kovalev better be careful now. Although you had him down, the animal is going to be throwing big punches back at Kovalev.
Dramatically and vibrantly on the moment that rise out of her seat. And
Like he's doing now, he's not allowing Hopkins to take his time and rest. Legs a lot. And that's what most young fighters don't do. But what he better realize is that Hopkins makes him very nervous. Now he knows that back in the fight.
yeah,
And then
but
he's
that
going
was punches to generate volume. Like
He's going to wait for you to get yourself out of position and try to fighting very smart now. You saw there, he didn't go at his head, he hit him on the arm.
He's too old. His feints are slow. So he's trying to control his emotions, not get too excited, control his breathing.
the best referee in the.
It just showed up.
Yep. Lands a 1-2.
Oh,
Hopkins coming back. Kovalev with the left hook.
yeah, he did get caught up with the left hook. His legs, he can't continue to be as strong as he normally is in the late round.
Meaningful punch.
He still got
Going to the head. The knockdown might have been fool's.
Yeah, but you saw how he got caught with a shot just then.
Every time Bernard walks in, you can almost feel Kovalev salivating. Caught him with another hard shot there. Kovalev,
I would turn him loose. No thinking, no nothing. Sergey Kovalev.
Harold, you may be right. You're so free there because Kovalev's never been past 8.
And you bleed.
Hopkins is, even under this assault, anxious. Kovalev still seems in the corner.
but he's getting hit. He's getting hit flush with hard shots.
Relax, but Kovalev can all the way relax. And
He can put you to sleep. There's a. Caught him in the corner. Boring for Kovalev. In the back of the head as Bernard ducked down.
about having to get on the inside of Kovalev's power.
Not really investing enough in his body yet. Action. But that's what John Davis, he's not really doing enough yet. See how Hopkins.
Kovalev told us yesterday that he's quite comfortable fighting at a slow.
That right there, what he's doing is the best thing he can make Hopkins use those old legs. That's the best thing he can do. And doing that, that wears Hopkins down.
I think Hopkins was hurt by something on the inside, maybe a right.
But see how he's making Hopkins work on defense? This is what guys don't do to Hopkins. To fight 30 seconds of every round, and Kovalev is not allowed.
And the way
Lee, break open and show blood. Body shots.
Because Hopkins told him to come on. Oh, there he is. Good shot. Some of the best defense ever.
Dawson fights are often frequent.
Well, the first fight only Latin-style body drop.
And no Kovalev, and it's making
See, Hopkins is still gambling after him and landing that shot.
Schumann of athleticism.
Well, they didn't have the footwork, the distance to where Bernard has to stay right.
Fighter Kovalev is.
Can't say what the fight Kovalev does.
60-53, 6 rounds to nothing. Sergey Kovalev.
In the last 4 rounds of the fight because of that. Requires a kind of power that he hasn't often shown. Bernard, crowd chanting, "Be hot."
That's a mistake he's making. He should keep.
It's 1 punch at a time for Bernard.
Not be true, but the sense of quickly when they are may not be true in Kovalev's case.
No one has ever knocked out Bernard Hopkins.
Hopkins has been hit and dropped.
To use those legs, then going back to the body. Like that.
Down, up. I thought he was going to go down. Hopkins weathered that right hand, but he's in.
Say how a guy Hopkins' age is supposed to respond to this.
Get to 49.
Nope.
Active at this level.
2. A good hook by Kovalev.
Right hand again. Corral. Card. He's got the kind of scoring pang irrelevant.
But you see, Hopkins is all who's ever fought Kovalev has. Here he is.
Not by far that Kovalev has ever faced as a professional.
Point involve a formula for winning the fight.
Tried to do what Hopkins is doing too to Kovalev.
To sleep, and now he's trying to wake him up and become a little bit more
Ahead.
A good right hand by Hopkins.
It averaged throwing about 38 punches per round. Yep.
The more punches he throws, the more. So he has to be really puncher like Kovalev. He can't waste punches. He can't take risks. He's not a
Who can cut the ring, forces the box.
A lot of respect for Kovalev's right hand. In every single round, gets an extra point for the 10 points ahead, and I don't see him slowing down one bit.
I'm sure he had a strategy coming in.
Speedy fight. When he gets the up,
We've learned anything at all about Kovalev. It is not just a knockout destruction every punch he can throw.
it also seems both.
It's hard for Hopkins. Oh, good right hand by Hopkins.
But as Hopkins takes the risk, he opens himself up. They're trading punches now.
Of course, that's what Hopkins wants to do. Oh, good hook.
Hard left hook.
Left hook was the best left hook he's laid. Oh, good hook by Hopkins.
For Hopkins to try to do something to turn this around.
That jab to keep him working like that. Doing that since round 3.
Yeah. For now in this round.
Hopkins gets in a may eventually take a big fight against one of the other top fighters into the reasons that this fight took place and backed out of a reported agreement to do so. And there are other young light heavyweights on the way up.
Oh! That is hurt.
Hurt
Yeah,
by
he
a
hurt.
left hook.
Yeah, he hurt.
Went back, thought his leg was there, and it wasn't. But here in the 12th round. On his shots, but he seems less wary.
Well, they caught a right hand there, and he's clowning to try to tell Kovalev he wasn't hurt with hard shots in the corner right now.
He can spot with what Kovalev don't realize. Right there. This is a fight that Hopkins will want Kovalev to fight. It's stupid on Kovalev. If he wears
Kovalev wants to knock him out.
Does.
He's ambitious. He's dominated the fight. He's got it in the bag. He's tense.
Yeah, he sure is.
30 seconds to go. Kovalev still knockout.
Oh.
Behind one right hand right now.
And he would get Kovalev because Kovalev bad trouble. Just walking ahead like that with his hands down.
Kovalev hammering Bernard Hopkins from pillar to post as we get to the final bell.
And guys, there were many who thought if it got rough for Hopkins.
Ladies and gentlemen, by way of Caesars Atlantic City, we go to the scorecards. Carlos Ortiz and Clark Sammartino score the contest 120 to 107. Lawrence Layton has it 120 to 106. All three judges score it unanimously for the winner. And now the unified light heavyweight champion of the world from Russia with love, Sergey Crusher